I think I just broke it. I think I broke a ritual, is what I mean. I know it might not be every day you hear something like that. I mean, seriously, how do you break something like that? I guess I kinda still wonder that. You see, I was bored late one night, and was looking through websites I should have been avoiding at such an hour. I was running on 3 hours of sleep, having just worked a late shift, and decided to do this instead of sleep. Needless to say, I wasn't thinking with any sort of clarity. At that moment, in my euphoria of bad decision-making, I decided it would be a fantastic idea to try one of those silly rituals listed. The one I had picked had something to do with channeling spirits? It said to set up a series of red candles in a triangle and to draw some symbols with chalk. I didn't have any of those things. The only candles I had were of a mixed variety, and only used for power outages, but none happened to be red, or of the same size. I didn't think it would matter much. And instead of chalk, I had to use whiteout. There was a phrase I had to keep repeating as well. I think it was German. Certainly hurt my throat trying to say it. It did the trick, and soon enough I was performing the ritual. I performed the ritual on my hardwood floor. It was only after I was done I realized I needed a mat placed under the candles. Now here we are, and I think one of my floorboards is possessed. Every time I step on the darn thing, it's cold, even though we're in the midst of summer, and all its piers tend to be searing hot. It also moans a lot. It's not like a, oh, my floor is so old it creaks a lot kind of moan, but just a deep-throated, oh, this is really bothersome kind of moan. It isn't really scary or anything like that, just kind of uncomfortable? Yeah, sounds about right. So with that failure out of the way, I tried another one. This ritual followed the same rules, just with a different chant. Might also want to add, I put the mat down this time. This one was supposed to summon a demon or something like that, and I was apparently supposed to hide from it or run from it, like a game of hide and seek, or tag. I forgot which game it was, so I just started running around the house hoping it wouldn't tag me, and kind of hoping I didn't have to tag it. It just sounded disgusting. Needless to say, I didn't encounter a demon, though my neighbors started yelling a lot right around the same time. I think they were watching football. So the final thing I was supposed to do was perform a love sacrifice. I didn't have any pets, not even a turtle, though there was this mouse running around the apartment. I called him Scribbles, but he was also not to be found, so I had to improvise. To the kitchen I went. I pulled a carton of eggs out of the fridge and a cooked chicken. I brought these items over to my makeshift altar and noticed the mat was actually upside down. Forgot it had a design. I flipped it over, set the candles up again, and then started stabbing the cooked chicken viciously, unsure of where its heart would have been. After that, I threw the eggs at the corpse. I wanted breakfast in the morning, so I left a few of them in the garden. My other neighbor's dogs stopped barking at the same time. I guess they finally let them in. Stupid neighbors never take care of their dog. So, that's about it. If anyone knows a priest or something, just send him on over to... and I would really be happy. Now, if you don't mind, my floorboard is moaning quite loudly again. Maybe call animal control as well. I can't report my neighbors, 'cause, they'd probably find out.